tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested or want to form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you mourn my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Ain't nothing gonna stop me from the pain I know. You have no other choice to watch me through the flames I grow. You can't but I ain't that slow. But I ain't here to fight fair. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. They ain't cement when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act even. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me. You ain't really hard like you imagining. Bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight fair. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you.
Today.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Hurts throwing right away. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. A first carry for Rachaad White. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Rachaad White, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Back to throw now on first down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Hurts. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. Here's White. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. White is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
White And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You look at this defense for the Vikings. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter, as that's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 21-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well. So
here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Now they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe, because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The Bengals at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They stay on the ground with White. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Bengals take over, 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Out to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down, coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there with an acrobatic catch. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. They've seen what was a comfortable 21-0 lead go completely by the wayside. Now 21-all as they take over 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. He'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Hurts throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Gonzalez's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Hurts throw pulled in by Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go right back to White here on first down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you've got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over. Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call. And he's winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears right at the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Second and 6 from the 10. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 10 yards out. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Through the middle of the field as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Short throw, it's Higbee. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. With the football going back to the Vikings offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 1st down, Hurts. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Now he's oh no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. 40 yards.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 11, a minute 36 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Finds White, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. Now he's forced out left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a dump off to White. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bengals, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take